All right, I am out here at the crack of dawn in Miccosukee, Florida, at the community park in Miccosukee, Florida. This is, I don't know when they built this park, but I believe it was in the 2010s. This is the site of the Concord Schoolhouse, which is right there. I thought they were renovating that, but I don't know when that was built. I'll figure it out, put it in the captions. We're gonna go look at the Smith Cemetery. On Find a Grave, the map, I feel like, shows it more to the, what would it be, that way, which is west, right? I don't know, it's too early for me to think about directions and stuff, but it basically shows it further towards the Miccosukee Methodist Church, further towards, like, behind that in the woods, but it's not. I actually spent like an hour and a half looking for this fucking thing yesterday. Just trudging through all these woods because I thought it would be further that way, but it's not. It's like right back there. And we're gonna look at that here in a second. But basically, on Find a Grave, it says it's behind an old house. I don't know when that was written, but there is no old house here. I assume this is where the old house was. I don't know what the fence is from. I don't know if maybe the fence was put here to keep people from messing with the house if it was abandoned. But I don't know if they tore it down when the park was built. I don't know much of anything at all, really. But it'd be cool to go snooping around in there, maybe metal detecting or something. It'd be cool to metal detect anywhere around here, really. I love Miccosukee because it was a flourishing town back in the day. Like, all of this used to be a town. And it just slowly died off, I think. I think a lot of it had to do with the boll weevil infestation of the early 1900s. But that was the schoolhouse for the African-American children, I believe. The Concord Schoolhouse. That I forget when that one was built, but one of them, the older schoolhouse, I believe built in the 1870s, was relocated to the Tallahassee Museum, which is called the Junior Museum by most locals. I forgot which way I go in. I believe it's this way. But that's where I believe two, maybe just one. I think it's just the Concord Schoolhouse actually is the only building from Miccosukee that's in the Junior Museum. But yeah, it's this way. But I was looking for this thing for quite a while yesterday, and I'd really gone around like the absolute farthest possible way I could get to it. It's not a big space of forest here that I was looking, but I walk really slow when I'm looking for this stuff. So I had accidentally just closed out of my video. So now just started it back up. Hopefully that won't cause me any problems in the editing process. But I'm already here. Like, that's the cemetery. This is the Smith Cemetery in Miccosukee, Florida. There are 3 graves listed on Find a Grave, and 3 children's graves. I don't know if there's more graves listed. On Find a Grave, it mentions that there are brick remains nearby. That could be a possible indication of a 4th grave. But, oh shit, I just noticed that there is wire down here. Like, from a wire fence. I don't know if that's from the cemetery or something else. Oh, it's barbed wire too. I would think that would be from something else. Like somebody fencing off their property or something, but maybe it's from this. But here are the graves. 2 of the graves. Try to get here. I'm always so worried about stepping on stuff. And I think a lot of that has to do with my lack of training. I'm not an archaeology major. I didn't get into this stuff until after I had graduated college. Although I wish I had majored in archaeology. But basically what I'm trying to say is I have no training, like professional training with this sort of stuff. So I'm always afraid to touch anything or step on anything. But I plan to eventually get some sort of training. I would like to go back for another degree, but that would cost a lot of money. And I don't have that, probably will never have that, so I don't know what I'll do. But I'm sure there's some people here who could teach me stuff, but I love the lamb for Maddie Smith here. But these were both children, died in the 1870s, I think. Or this looks like it's from the 1880s, Miss Maddie here, but Betty died in 1874. It's very cool. Yeah, I was searching in these woods, like all through this stuff for like, I came in through that way when I finally found it. But I had been searching for about an hour at least. And I was actually giving up and like walking out of the woods when I spotted this right here, this pillar or obelisk, whatever you want to call it. But there are 3 graves listed, and these are 2 of them. The third one, I believe, is back here. I saw it yesterday. I'm gonna try to walk around here with try to make sure I don't step on anyone. But it's over there, and it's severely covered in brush and the other natural stuff. I don't have my words together this morning. It's early. But these are the graves from the back. These 2 graves from the back. Very cool. Just shows you how this this all used to be a town. I've noticed a lot of these pink flags are tied around out here. All throughout this woods. Intermittently, there's some more over there. And it's driving me insane not knowing what they're for. I usually feel like I see those for like marking future construction projects or boundaries of property. But they're all through this woods, and they could be to mark boundaries of property or something, but I believe this is all owned by the county. So maybe they could be building something, or maybe it is to mark the location of historical structures, because this all used to be a town. I imagine there used to be buildings up all through here, and streets. I don't know where the streets were, though. There's some spots that are kind of cleared out over on the other side of my car. It would be the western side, I believe. But the other grave is over here. It terrifies me, because like on Find a Grave it says that there are brick remains nearby that could be a possible 4th grave. And I don't want to step on them, so I'm always nervous about that. But the other grave is over here. I think there is another grave over here is what I meant to say, but I don't know if it's the 3rd grave listed on Find a Grave, but I imagine it is. Something I saw yesterday that I thought was cool was this metal post here. I don't know if this is the remnants of an old fence that used to fence in the cemetery, but that's really all I see that was a remnant of that. Oh, there's another piece over here. So I don't know if that used to be a fence. It's interesting if the fence would go from here to there. When the graves are over there, that makes me think that if this was fencing in the cemetery, that maybe there's more stuff over here, maybe like within this. I don't know what I'm talking about though. But the other grave, where was it? It's kind of hard to spot, I remember. I remember standing on this tree. Oh, there it is. Right in here. I want to be very careful. Very, very careful. It's right here. You see it's covered in leaves, but on Find a Grave, the pictures on Find a Grave are about 10 years old, I think. But on Find a Grave, it shows it has a crack in the middle. These two pieces at the top left and right that you see are separated from this lower piece. And the separation is a lot more here than it is, like what you see here is a lot more than it is on Find a Grave, but that could easily be because of the time discrepancy. This is it right here. I don't know how long it is. The picture on Find a Grave would show this, maybe coming up like right here, but I don't want to brush the leaves off because I distrust myself to such a degree that I don't even know if I could do that correctly. Like I always just come here and tell myself to just leave things exactly the way they are until I have been shown by someone who really knows what they're doing how to properly inspect these sites. But I don't see any more brick remains. I was looking all through here yesterday. But here are those flags. I don't know what this could be marking, but it's very interesting to me. Very interesting indeed. I did find like a piece of what looked like a brick, like through that way, but it didn't look like it was from a grave, but I don't know. There's something through there, but I believe that's a plastic flower pot, because I saw another one of those up there. But it's so cool just thinking about this used to be a town. It would be so cool metal detecting through here, but I don't know if I can do that, so I'm not going to. But that's basically it. That's the Smith Cemetery. We're gonna go back the way we came, as opposed to walking ridiculous lengths like I did yesterday. I need to hurry because I need to make this video less than 15 minutes. I don't know how long my first segment was before I accidentally closed out of the video, but this is the Smith Cemetery. I don't know if there's other graves, but I imagine there are. Makes me a mite nervous. But that's honestly part of the thrill for me, is like the spooky factor. That that you never really know what's here. But it's a gorgeous little find. There's some more flags right there. I don't know what that's for, but that's the cemetery right there. Or those are the two graves, the two Smith graves. I want to know more about the Smith family. I don't know if they lived right here. I don't know if that was their house at some point. But I'd be interested to find out. I need to go to the archives and do a massive amount of research. I have a huge list of questions, topics to research, but it's hard when you work throughout the week. Here's some cement or something. I wonder what that was from. I imagine the cemetery does not extend this far out. I mean, we're all the way over there, but that could be from something else. Old house or something, I don't know, but that's it, we're out. Very easy to find if you know what you're looking for. The map on Find a Grave, I feel like it's a little bit inaccurate. The description does say it's behind an old house, but I don't know.